My beloved, I sincerely hope this message finds you in good health and high spirits at this very moment. My thoughts are consumed by a profound and humbling realization of my own blindness. How could I have been so oblivious to you? To us, for long I failed to recognize the depth of what we had, blinded by my own fears, insecurities, and misplaced priorities. It pains me now to reflect on the precious moment lost because of my inability to see what was right before me. I love so pure and connection so profound, and a bond so rare that it defends the ordinary dot. As I sit here reflecting on the journey we have shared, my mind revisits the hardships we faced together, the challenges, misunderstandings, and doubts that tested our resolve. I think about the countless reasons I once clung to, reasons I convinced myself were obstacles too great to overcome. At the time, I believed those reasons justified my distance, my hesitations, my inability to commit. But now, with a clarity that feels like a revelation, I see them for what they truly were excuses. I was a man grappling with my own inadequacy, torn between the desire to be the partner you deserved and the weight of my own internal struggle. I was trapped in a battle with my own fears, afraid of the vulnerability and responsibility that comes with loving someone as deeply as I love you. Those fears led me to build walls where bridges should have stood. They blinded me to the beauty and strength of the love we shared and to the incredible person you are. But now, my love, everything has changed. With newfound understanding, I see the truth that I was too afraid to face before. I see how, in my misguided attempts to protect myself from failure, I failed you. I let my insecurities dictate my actions, and in doing so, I robbed us both of the happiness we could have shared. You, my dearest, and nothing short of extraordinary. You are the embodiment of grace, humility, and strength through every challenge life has thrown your way. You have stood tall, unwavering in your resolve and steadfast in your values. Your ability to endure, to rise above adversity with such destiny and courage leaves me in awe. You possess a kind of inner strength that is rare, a quiet yet powerful resilience that inspires everyone around you. Especially me, I often find myself questioning how I was ever fortunate enough to have you in my life. You who have always upheld a moral compass so unwavering, and a heart so generous that I cannot fathom what you saw in me. A man riddled with insecurities, burdened by my self doubt, and so often afraid to embrace the love you will willingly offer. And yet you choose me. You saw something in me that I struggle to see in myself. There is a truth I have never spoken aloud, but it is time you know. When I walked away, it was too because there was anything lacking in you. On the contrary, you were everything I could ever dream of and more. I walked away because I felt inadequate, unworthy of standing beside someone as remarkable as you. I lacked the confidence to believe that I could be the partner you deserved. I was held captive by my own fears, by the belief that I could never live up to the standards of a woman so extraordinary and powerful. But then you throw your love, your patience, and your unwavering faith in me. Help unlock something with me. You showed me that love is not about perfections, but about growth, about being willing to face your fears and become better. For the sake of the person you cherish, you have been the catalyst for my transformation. The reason I have found the courage to comfort my insecurities and strive to become the man I always aspired to be, the man you deserve today. I stand before you with a heart fortified by this realization. I am no longer the man I once was, shackled by doubts and fears. I am resolute, determined to cherish and protect the remarkable love we share. I am ready to be the partner you have always deserved, the hero you have dreamed of, not because I am perfect, but because I am willing to fight for us, to grow with you, and to honor the love we have built together. You, my beloved, are my ideal match in every sense of the word. You are a beacon of my light in my life, a constant reminder of the goodness and beauty that exist in this world. I pray that you can see the depth of my transformation and understand the sincerity of my commitment. I am ready to face the future with you, to build a life filled with love, trust, and unwavering devotion. From the depth of my soul, I thank you for being you. we can overcome anything. For the love we share is nothing short of extraordinary. There has been a profound and significant shift in the energies of the divine masculine. Many are now beginning to recognize their deep and undeniable connection to their divine feminine. This realization is surfacing regardless of their current circumstances, whether they are married, in a situationship, partnered with someone else, or even single. They are coming to terms with the fact that despite the time and distance, they remain deeply in love with their divine feminine. This newfound clarity has brought about an intense desire to reconnect in person, a longing to bridge the gap that has grown between them. However, this awakening is bittersweet as it comes with an overwhelming sadness. The divine masculine is looking back at their choices, recognizing their emptiness in their current life, and feeling an undeniable sense of unhappiness. These emotions have been building within them for quite some time, and they have now reached a breaking point where the weight of it is beginning to affect their work and daily life in their day-to-day existence. The divine masculine feels as though they are operating on autopilot. Outwardly, they appear functional, but inwardly, they are numb, consumed by longing for their divine feminine. Their current reality feels dull, lifeless, and controlled by internal forces. Every speed of their life seems monotonous and uninspiring. In contrast, the memories and energy of their divine feminine fill them with a sense of freedom, liberation, and excitement, a feeling they desperately miss. They long to return to the passion and love that once defined their connection. However, the separation has placed that connection on hold, creating a void they cannot ignore. For the divine feminine, this separation is equally challenging. You may find yourself wondering how much longer it will take for the two of you to reunite. This certainty can feel overwhelming, leaving you questioning whether the divine masculine feels the same way, or if it is all in your head. This inner reflect often distracts you from your path, creating moments of doubt and frustration. While the divine masculine is grappling with their emotions, you may also feel a sense of stagnation, as though you are caught in a cycle that seems never ending. Although the divine masculine may have many choices and opportunities, for connection in their life. None of them compare to the bond they share with their divine feminine. They initially believed they could build a life with someone else, someone who seems like a practical choice or a convenient fit. However, despite being surrounded by people, they feel a profound sense of loneliness because no one can match the energy, love, and authenticity that you bring into their life. They are beginning to realize the magnitude of your impact on them. Your intelligence, genuineness, and unique energy continue to draw them towards you, even from afar. The intensity of this connection often manifests in subtle ways. You or the divine masculine, finding yourself checking each other's status or social media, searching for any sign of connection or updates about their other's life. This behavior reflects this deep yearning to feel close, even when physical or emotional distance remains between you. For some divine feminines, the weight of this separation is taking a toll on emotional and mental well-being. There are days when you feel like you have moved past this situation, believing that you have finally found closure. However, these moments are often fleeting as the emotions resurface, pulling you back to the starting point. This emotional cycle can leave you feeling drained and energetically exhausted. At times, you might feel like giving up entirely, wary of revisiting the same emotions over and over again. It's important to recognize that this journey, while difficult, is not without purpose. The connection between the divine masculine and divine feminine is deeply spiritual, rooted in growth, transformations, and unconditional love. Trusting in this connection, even when the path feels unclear, is initial. Spending time in nature, grounding yourself, and allowing moments of rest can help you navigate the intensity of these emotions. While the road to reunion may be challenging, it is not impossible. The divine masculine is slowly coming to terms with their feelings, realizing that their attempts to move on or distract themselves have only deepened their longing for. They see now that even amidst many choices, you are that one they feel truly drawn to. No one else can replicate the passion, understanding, and love you share. This realization is powerful and it is driving them closer to the point of action. This separation has served as a catalyst for growth, forcing both of you to comfort your inner conflict and align with your higher self. In the meantime, patience and self care are crucial. This journey requires immense strength and faith, but the bond you share is undeniable and worth the effort. Trust that the divine masculine is working through their struggles, and that the connection you have is guiding you both toward the reunion you desire. While the path may feel long and difficult, it is leading to a deeper and more meaningful union than ever before.